he may have gone there. There would have been a rally, definitely. But in what words he was reported in Herald, I'm not saying that.
All right.
But I'm saying that whether whether can it be corroborated?
You're refuting it. It never happened. Right. Understood.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Next. Quota. What about the quota system?
The quota system in Sindh, actually, the aim of it was to divide the rural and the people of the urban Sindh. We have worked very hard for the last 8 years, 99 onwards, with this our program on provincial autonomy, eradication of feudalism, combating religious extremism, intolerance and fanaticism through a legislative and a constitutional check, the madrasa and the seminary reforms thing. And cornerstone of foreign policy has to be, what I'm trying to say is that now
you failed to deliver on the quota system, which is a cornerstone of your policy.
Look, actually what we have done,
people now, you know what the word of Karachi is now.
The problems
if you go through Karachi Civic Society, now the word, sir, with all due respect, now the word in Karachi is that keep the quota system. That's how much Karachi has suffered.
I'm just trying to highlight the significance of this provincial quota system in the perspective of the federal quota, where actually in the divisible pool, the center is getting 62%. The provinces are getting 38% out of the total divisible pool, the finances. The fiscal autonomy is the real thing. The financial autonomy is the real thing. The administrative autonomy.
I just want to know, sir, I just want to know why the MQM remained silent.
Look,
why the MQM remained silent, first with Zia, then with Nawaz Sharif, then with Nawaz Sharif on something which is integral, which is a cornerstone. It also remained quiet on the return of the Biharis. It also remained quiet on the Judicial Council. Let's move on. It also remained quiet on the Judicial Council, which it was supposed to form in the 90s to investigate, and you know what I'm talking about, to investigate the extrajudicial killings. And now you're in power. You have a governor, you have a Nazim. Where's the Judicial Council? What are you doing?
Muttahid Qaumi movements coming into being in the form of the Muttahid Qaumi movement in the earlier days, actually, and it's wrong propaganda about its misperception in the interior Sindh actually had aggravated deepened the gulf which was already existing because of the political and administrative reasons and history of divide. So we just at no cost want to the hard-earned harmony between the people of the urban and the rural Sindh, the gulf that has been reduced, and there is a cohesiveness. So we have not kept quiet on this. Actually, we have kept it. We have been talking to the government. Now,
talking to the government, you are the government, sir.
We are talking to the
major. You are the government.
We are talking to the major partner in the government. When a government which is actually is based on is a coalition government.
Have you compromised, sir?
No, we haven't compromised.
Then where are these? They
are very much there.
Where is the follow-up?
This quota system actually is the peanut of the problem of the ocean of the Pakistan.
Why haven't you taken care of the peanut?
We have, because if my larger dilemma and the problem is addressed, this automatically
so you want to handle the big
issues first,
right,
because they come first.
But whatever,
these are always being used as a tactic and a tool to divide the people of Sindh.
Which were a cornerstone. We do not want. But policies, sir, which were a cornerstone of the early days. One of the reasons the APMSO was founded. One of the reasons the MQM came about. The quota system. You've compromised on it. It's a peanut now.
Through a process of maturity, we have guided. We moved on. We've guided our people.
Your stratagem has shifted.
No glass ceiling effect is acceptable to the MKM, and it's like water which flows.
Are you a big fan of cricket, sir?
I also used to play cricket.
Did you watch the Cricket World Cup in '92?
Yes, I did, and
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I took pride in.
There were three types of flags.
Yeah.
There were three types of flags. One was the English flag on that field. The other was the Pakistani flag. The third flag, very interestingly, sir, was the MQM flag.
Yeah.
Was it a day to press your political agenda?
I think you would only be able to do one program on MQM with all the stuff that you are. It's a very good investigative work. I must commend that. We have come across this situation. Yes, there were MQM flags.
What do you mean we'll be able to do just one program?
No, with the kind of the stuff that you have, you just...
We've got more, sir. We're not asking.
No, I'd like to come again also.
Absolutely.
There are similar investigative things.
We'd love you.
I'd like to come to your
program. We'd love to. But what do you think of that? What do you think of that?
Now,
why does the MQM have to wave a MQM flag on one of the greatest defining moments of cricket? It's a sport.
I think
leave the politics out of it.
I think Pakistan, MQM, everybody through a process of maturity have come a long way. I think more than any other party, MQM is the only party who talks of a code of conduct before the holding of any elections. Election Commission has a responsibility, the government caretaker has a responsibility, the law enforcement agency has a responsibility, but the parties also do have a responsibility to...
Have you come a long way, sir?
We have come a long way.
Personally?
Myself, my party, and everybody has to come a long way. We have to learn lessons from our mistakes that we may have committed inadvertently also. We have committed in our own out of the... But let me assure you that Muttahid Qaumi Movement really wants a culture of tolerance, a culture of mutual cohabitation and mutual coexistence. We really believe into that it's a pluralistic society where all political parties actually have the right freedom of expression and ending discrimination on the basis of creed, caste and religion. 11th August of Qaeda-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah's speech, a moderate, secular and a progressive and a liberal democratic welfare state of Pakistan, and women emancipation, minority emancipation, they all have to be involved. No discrimination of whatsoever, of any kind.
Dr. Farooq Sattar.
Thank you very much.
A pleasure and a privilege.
Same here.
Thank you for coming to TalkBack, and thank you for watching TalkBack. Write to us at talkback@dawnnews.tv. Your views are important to us. That's it from me, Wajahat S and the rest of the TalkBack team. Have a good night.